it is time for episode 6. Honey Bear, it's episode 6 of Otaku Social
It's
Club.
wild, man.
Bro, we've been on a break, been on a little hiatus, but that's okay. We had a lot going on. I was in the Box boot camp there for a hot minute. So that was really like my main focus. Then we had TFT Con in Vegas, and then
Yes,
I had
sir.
COVID. So here we are. We finally got an episode out. It's here.
How
And
was
yeah.
I mean, I know the answer to this, but I'm gonna ask you anyways. How was your TFT con?
Oh, it was fantastic, man. I know that you know the answer to this because we got to hang out at it. We
Yeah.
actually planned on
we
trying to
chatted
make
the whole
some
time
content there,
for
but
the viewers. Yeah, how was it?
yeah, dude, it was actually probably one of the coolest experiences I've ever had in terms of esports events. It brought me back to those nostalgic times of MLG events for Halo.
Yeah.
I really, really, really enjoyed it. Got to meet so many of the homies in summer camp, our study group for Teamfight Tactics. That was probably the highlight of the entire event for me, was getting to actually put faces to all of the voices that I've had.
Sick.
I think we actually talked about this multiple times throughout the weekend. All of us did. Oh, this was my biggest surprise. Like this person for what they look like versus who they are. And it's really funny because when you have these people in Discord, they're like giga brained, like loud people. And then you meet them in person and they're incredibly shy. And that was
Yes.
probably some of the best moments I've had all weekend.
Did you have a number one?
For like most surprising?
Yeah.
I mean, Keen's literally being tens. That was not expected. Like I was like, why the heck does it seems like tens knows who I am? And he's like, bro, it's Keen's. And I was like, tens?
That's really funny. Yeah, Jesus Timo was completely different to me because he was the more reserved in person, and then like in call he'll say anything at any point in time.
Right.
I'm like, so different, starkly different.
No, agreed.
But it's a different environment.
And it's like cool too to meet people like face to face like that, because I'm like a super outgoing, charismatic guy, right? So like I'm not gonna just let you be shy with me if I know who you are. I'm just not good about that. I'm like, hey, I'm right here. Hey, talk to me. Hi.
Same's.
Yeah, no, I know. You put me on blast, if you remember. Still
Absolutely.
a little,
Yeah, that was great.
Still a little.
Did she ever stop by the stream? Does she?
She has not, but you know,
Okay.
we followed each other on Twitter, so
Maybe she'll get here.
there's that. Yeah, maybe she'll come through for some anime podcast action.
Still don't remember her name. What was it again?
Jasuki, dude.
Jasuki, yeah.
Jasupai.
I feel bad, man.
That was actually so funny, bro.
I'll never remember.
That was just so funny. When we see Jasuki out of the corner of my, I'm like, pretty sure that's the girl that outplaced me in the box boot camp. I'm gonna wait for her to turn around though, just to verify. And Honey Bear goes, nope, I'm going. And he literally walks up to this gal and goes, hey, I'm Honey Bear. I'm a big fan of Z-Boy Wonder. You outplaced him in the box boot camp, by the way. He's right here.
It's funny because it sounds like just like a fabricated story, but that's like quote exactly what happened.
Yeah, no, like that is
the only thing you left out is me messing up her name.
Yeah, I kind of started it with that where like you called her Jasupai, but you know,
Jasupai. I'm like, is it Jasupai? And then she corrects me,
like,
sad,
Jasuki.
like she's like, no. Like, so sorry. Anyways,
that was so good. That was so
each
good.
of them got a sentence out, and then I'm like, all right, see ya.
Yeah, and then Honey Bear just skedaddled away again. I'm like,
dipping.
Okay, yeah. So, what's up, you fellow streamer friend in the flesh? We're out here touching grass in a convention center.
Yeah, there was no grass in Vegas.
No, there's not.
I never saw it.
You're in the desert, bro. It's fake grass if you see it. It's turf. You touch it and you're like,
And
this
even
is
like
plastic.
There was nothing. Like neighborhoods, no grass, nothing.
Yeah, no, it's very rare. It's expensive. The first house I had grass at it when I lived out there, but man, my dad was like, nope, this shit's too hard to maintain, and it's like not nice grass. Like you can't like lay in it. Like it sucks.
Yeah, it was weird. I never experienced that before.
So then you get fake grass, right? And you vacuum it, like dead ass. Like you get the shot back out, you get the leaves off of it, you get the dead palm tree stuff off of it. It's like, okay, that's it. That's weird, all I gotta do, man.
What a weird area.
Right? It really is. Okay, so what we're talking about this week is the Anime Awards, because it's the end of the year here. This should be our last episode of 2023. We're going to be sending it off the best way possible, and that's us discussing the categories because we have, well, no anime actually in them.
Wait, are we
not jumping
podcast 29?
Wait.
The 29th?
Oh, you're right. I didn't even think about that. There is still another week left.
The
Bro,
second to the last. The last
second
to the last.
Second to the last. Yes, Honey Bear, you dude. This
The
is why
end of
I
the
need a
end.
co-host. See, because I'd be like, we're sending it. It's over.
Like, wait a minute. We're like 9 days away. I'm like, wait, there's got to be one more. All right.
Don't mind me, man. Don't mind me. All right.
Hey, do you want to do like a top 25 list to end off the year?
A top 25 list for the last episode?
Yeah.
Of just like all of our anime of the year?
Anime of the year, or maybe like favorite of all time?
Oh.
Maybe end of the year. End of the year could be cool. Top 25 that we watched.
Yeah.
That maybe we specifically watched.
Or do
this
we
year.
do top 25 episodes? Like you literally just find your favorite episodes from the year. It doesn't matter if they're new anime or anime that you started watching this year
like that
are old. I think that's a good way to do it. That'll put us up to like a little research, a little bit of a challenge. I think that's it.
We'll put
like,
a cap on One Piece.
That's what I was about to say. Like, there's got to be a cap because One Piece is definitely going to be like.
I mean, because both of us watched One Piece Infinite.
Between that and like Jujutsu Kaisen, like I just like, okay, all of Jujutsu Kaisen. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. How many episodes are there? 20, 24. 0 episodes of One Piece allowed.
Hey, I mean, I would be down for that because I mean, there's so many.
Dude, what about Year 5? That came out this year.
I haven't seen it.
Maybe you should watch.
I can't. I physically can't.
Maybe,
my mind will explode.
Maybe. Wait.
Hearing Japanese voices, man.
I was going to say, is it even dubbed yet?
No, it's not. It's not dubbed yet.
What episode are you up to for dubbed?
I haven't watched in a little while. I'm like 10-20.
If the anime has over 700 episodes, it is disqualified.
That's not true.
Wait a second. So no Naruto? No
Gintama.
No Gintama. No. Does Digimon have like 700 episodes with all of its sub-genres?
Probably doesn't.
No, probably still doesn't even come close.
Probably doesn't come close. It's probably like 3 anime.
I mean, I think
that we've watched is probably 3.
I think I know what my favorite episode of anime is this year, though, already. Like, I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Are you not including One Piece or including One Piece? It doesn't necessarily give it away.
One Piece is up there, but no, like I think I have one that's not One Piece. Yeah.
Okay. Is it? No, I won't ask.
But you can ask.
Is it JJK?
It might very well be JJK.
Okay, let's cop out.
No, it's probably what we're gonna actually talk about for anime of the week, actually, and it's gonna grind your bones when I say this.
Anime of the week?
Yeah, anime of the week.
We already have an anime of the week.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. My favorite episode of anime this year very well might be from that anime.
Oh, gotcha. Okay, I know what you're saying.
Yeah.
It won't grind my gears. I mean, I
just feel bad that I hyped it up so much for you, and then like it didn't, like it like overhyped it for you. You know.
You wanna dive into that?
Like I was basically like just like listening to Creed in the background, and I was like just like jamming it. I was like floating up, and I'm like, Honey Bear, can you feel it? Can you take me higher? And you're like, Tanner,
nope,
chill. And I like wink at you, and I'm like, episode 10, brother. Episode 10, wink.
I got there in like 2 days too, and I'm like,
yes, this guy.
Yeah, but tell the people what you're talking about here. Anime of the week.
Frieren. Journey's End. Is it like that?
Something Beyond Journey's End.
Beyond Journey's End. Thank you. That is exactly what it is. Beyond Journey's End. That is the one. That is the next part of it. It is. Yes. Show is actually very good. I feel for me, some of the best animation and storytelling I've seen in anime in a very long time. Like for how small of a sample we have so far. It's the first time that I felt like world building and storytelling and character development has been rivaled of Mushoku Tensei. And we talked a lot about that.
I agree with that.
Yeah.
Yep. I can fully agree that the animation I think is just on par with some of the best, right? I think animation this year has been really good. So it's tough.
Yeah.
Because I feel like we've been treated with some really good animations this year.
Yep.
And so it's tough, but it's definitely like it didn't slouch on animation at all. It's extremely well.
Who's the studio that's doing
animated?
It, actually? I want to look that up. Frieren.
I can tell you. Aniplex.
Oh, it's Aniplex?
Aniplex.
Aniplex.
Aniplex of America. Don't know if that's different than Aniplex of somewhere else, but
Aniplex. Isn't that who did Sword Art as well? Like the first couple seasons, at least, I think.
Probably.
And,
The only thing I can think of, they did Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood, I believe.
Oh, bro, you know what I forgot came out this year too? Chainsaw Man came out this year.
No, it didn't. Did it?
Yeah.
In 2023, Chainsaw Man came out?
Yeah.
That's wild. That feels like it's been out for years.
Right,
well, not
dude?
like that many years, but like, probably like, I don't know, 2020 or something.
That's why we talked about the potential changing of the big three, which isn't actually real. It was just an episode that we talked about because you can never overcome the big three. But yeah, that came out this year.
Stone.
Holy shit.
But there can be a new big three just in some other category. Could be.
Yeah,
probably
true.
won't ever be, but there could be.
I mean, if anyone's going to do it, it's the three. Madhouse, the studio that. Oh, okay. It is Madhouse. It is Madhouse that's animating it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, excuse me. I said publisher.
Yeah. Animator is in fact Madhouse. And that actually is no surprise because Madhouse actually just makes banger animes. Sometimes they take a hiatus, you know, they're like, oh, we'll sit out this year, we'll just chill, and then they're like, bah! Busted on the scene, just like kicking ass, dude. It's actually incredible. I love Madhouse. You know who else? You know what else they animated? Hunter Hunter. Yo, guess what? Hunter. And I'm pretty sure they also
did, what else they animated?
No Game No Life.
They did. Actually, No Game No Life is so pretty. But I think they kind of like cheated, capped out something because it's like purple is a stimulating color and they use a lot of purple.
Yeah, I mean it stimulates my brain every time I stare at it. Dude, purple.
It is purple. I'm actually looking at their list right now. Yeah. They did Death Note.
Yeah. That cool. Also just got posted in chat too. Death Note is pretty
Hunter,
One
Punch Man.
One Punch Man. I forgot that they got season 1.
Overlord, they had that.
Oh, Overlord's good too.
They did some. Yeah, they've had some bangers.
Oh, didn't they also do Dead Man Wonderland too? Isn't that also a Madhouse production?
They did.
Or was
Death
that Studio
Parade.
Bones? Bones might have did.
I don't see him on the list.
Okay.
I just kind of pulled up like I don't know, or my anime list.
Dead Man might be a Bones, which is
probably
is
cool. Yeah, I don't see him on the list,
which is cool.
If I was fast enough to type it in, I would type it in, but chat's probably got me beat.
Damn, dude, I kind of did not believe
though.
that Chainsaw Man was a new one this year. Holy cow, this has been a good year.
I'm gonna bring us back to Chainsaw Man because that's gonna pop up in our conversation a little bit here.
Yeah,
I'm gonna bring us back into Free Run.
Yeah, you're right. My bad.
And this is also gonna tie into the conversation, but and I have less strong feelings on this, but episode 10 was one of the greatest episodes, not just in this year, but possibly of like all time. Even though I wasn't as hype about it, understanding like the story build up, the storyline, like everything coming to that moment was extremely cool. It felt like the entire anime was like building her up and her backstory and building those around her to come to that moment. And you're like, holy cow. And I think that is insane.
What really hurt for your like take on it, right, is that I compared it to like one of the most iconic episodes of anime for us, which is the walk up for One Piece, right?
Yeah, the walk up.
But it's because of how it's done. I think after we talked about it a little bit more and you got to reflect, you're like, I see where Z-Boy's coming from. It's not as hype as our GOAT, but it's freaking hype, man.
Yeah, it was hype. Because I mean, it's the same thing for context for everybody. So before I watched the episode, Z-Boy Grape hyped it up, and I'm like, okay, I'm so excited. And I got to it, I'm like, yeah, it was cool type deal, but it couldn't match the hype. And it was the same thing with the what did I compare it to? Oh, Demon Slayer. The Demon Slayer episode 16, 17, of how hyped that was when that happened. Not as hype for me because it was like I got the hype out and it could never reach that. Could never reach the hype that was generated for it.
Yeah, I mean the category or the hype was definitely like a little too hype, I think, for what we were giving to you in terms of what like you wanted it to be at that point then, right? Mm-hmm. And it was hype. I mean, for me, one of my buddies who's a big One Piece fan, Unsealed Pants, he's been in the chat a few times. He basically was like, this is the best animation I think I've ever seen. I was like, damn, like, okay, like I respect
that's pretty strong.
I respect your opinion. So I'm gonna enter it with that. And in thought, and I like rewatched the walk up just to like give myself the comparison. And like Frieren episode 10 definitely gets me really, 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 really going. But man, like I've never been on an emotional roller coaster like I was for the walk up. Like,
yeah, X.
Just like having like that part where like Luffy's like running up as a kid, right? And I'm just gonna leave it there. You know exactly what I'm talking about.
Yep.
And having like the colors explode across Yamato's face.
Yep.
And that whole like build up moment to punching through the door and then doing what he does next. Oh man, it's just.
Yep.
I might cry right now. I might cry right now.
The disrespect.
Yeah.
The everything.
It's crazy, bro.
Everything that seemed.
It's crazy.
But I think Frieren did it. Like, if we're comparing the two, I think Frieren did it similarly. But I think it was obviously it was a faster buildup, right? Because that took a long. We were in Wano for quite some time, right? We were there for quite some time. But like, if you look at Frieren,
300 episodes, by the way.
Yeah, and you think, like, they started, obviously, this is not a spoiler, they start at the journey's end, right?
Yep.
They start at the end of the journey.
Yep.
And watching them go back through and meeting some of the, the old guard that they defeated, the one, I don't remember what he was, but the ogre-looking guy who did crazy magic.
Mm-hmm.
And when they got to meet him, it's like, that changes everything.
Yeah.
Trying not to spoil it, but for those who have watched it, you know what I'm talking about. Like, it just kind of blew your mind a little bit. You're like, a lot of time has passed since this. And that was like a foreshadowing, a building up to, this episode 10. That's just like, oh wow, like that was so meaningful. Because that was just even a small line in that episode of like, hey, you thought you knew, but let me show you why you don't actually know anything.
Yeah.
And it's like same thing with episode 3. Like, pretty cool how they foreshadow a lot of those.
No, I agree. I think the foreshadowing in the show is bar none some of the best. Like it rivals
really good.
FMA. Like it actually does that kind of foreshadowing where, oh, if you rewatch this episode again for the third time, you're still finding more little pieces, little ingredients that are going to continue to build the story for you. The show is actually so good to rewatch that I'm rewatching it while it's still coming out. Like, it's that good. No, Frieren definitely. I mean, if I had to rate it, I'm gonna be honest.
We'll go to ratings.
It's a perfect 10 out of 10 for me.
You think perfect 10 out of 10?
Yeah, it's perfect 10 out of 10 for me.
I will never give it a 10 out of 10
That's
until I watch the end of it. I gotta be able to finish it.
Sure.
Because it could. I don't think it will. Could be terrible.
That's fair. That's fair.
I'll give it a 9.5. I'm great. I'm really enjoying it. I think it's. This will lead us into the anime awards a little bit here, but I think it's going to be one of the greatest of the year.
Yep. I think it will rival anime of the year. It will hopefully win.
If it gets to count.
Yeah, if it gets in there. I can see it being in best fantasy and winning that for sure. I could see it being in best main character, being in best female character. Like, it's going to be all over. I got a good feeling, Also, I think that even like the VA performances for it, or you're watching it in English, right?
Yep.
Even the English, I actually watched the first couple of episodes in English, was really good, and so are the Japanese voice acting. So it's gonna dominate. I feel in terms of nominees, in terms of winning, it's a hard year to win. It's a hard year to win.
We were so blessed this year in anime.
The fact that there is Attack on Titan, Chainsaw Man, Jujutsu Kaisen. All this year. Was there a new season of Demon Slayer this year as well? Or was that last year?
The movie came out this year, and then the whole season came out.
It was we had season 3 this year, right?
Season 3.
Yeah.
Yep.
Holy.
Which was a banger season.
Dude, and Bleach as well. What the heck is this year of anime, bro?
Yeah, this year is insane.
Incredible.
So, you want to just dive into Anime Award then?
Yeah. No,
we'll start with the anime of the year then, because we're already on it.
Yeah.
So I'm not sure. And let me know if you know the answer to this. How do they categorize anime of the year? Do they have specific categories and they bring them in? Like, you can only have one shonen or one rom-com or something like that, or can you is it just open field?
It's going to be open, and it's going to probably be AOT final season, which is literally an episode, which I really hope it doesn't win because of that. Jujutsu Kaisen, Demon Slayer.
Yep.
Those would be like 3 that I can say. Chainsaw Man will probably make it in there.
Chainsaw Man will make it
I
there.
think it's like 10 total that are in, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, really? I thought it was like 5.
No,
I'm down for 10 though.
I think it's like 10.
For sake of conversation, let's make it 10 regardless.
Yeah, because I mean, there's so many. Man, Bleach could make it in there with the 1,000-year Blood War.
I think Shield Hero made just a dark horse, if you will, to make it in.
Sure.
Made a really good comeback. I think they have an opportunity to make it in. I think there were a couple of the romance animes that could make it in. Shoot, what's My Dress Up Darling could make it in.
Dress Up Darling, I think, was last year.
Was it?
Yeah. Same with Oshinoko. I'm pretty sure.
I think you're right. Well, I lied then. I take everything I've ever said back.
No, you're good. Oshinoko.
Yeah, 2022.
Release was
it was actually early of 2022. It's been like
wait. Okay, Oshinoko
like
was 2023. It might make it on there.
Oshinoko will make it. Yep.
Yeah.
They can make it on there.
Yeah, Oshinoko will make it on there.
Wait, this is
what a year.
Wait, this is Crunchyroll anime. Will they add anime that weren't Crunchyroll?
Yeah, Violet Evergarden stole the show a couple years ago.
Oh, nice. Okay, cool.
Yeah. And so did Devil Man Cry.
Cry Baby.
Devilman, yeah. Thank you, Devil Cry Baby. Yeah.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. So that one won.
Oshinoko was really good.
Yeah, Oshinoko.
Yeah, that'll
might
be
win.
there.
Oshinoko might win. I forgot. Dude, this year is crazy.
Pretty good.
This year is crazy. Okay. There's no shot that a single episode makes it onto this list, right? It's one episode. Attack on Titan, final season, part 16,000, episode 1336.
I would disagree just because the fans are crazy.
Yeah, I know. It's going to make it.
I don't think it should, but yeah, the fans are too crazy, man. There's no way.
You know what I think has a dark horse chance of making it on?
Mushoku Tensei.
Yes. But that wasn't my dark horse. My dark horse is Rurouni Kenshin relaunch.
Oh, really? You think so?
I mean, the fan base is kind of into it, man.
Are they? It's not dubbed, to my knowledge. It took a long time to be dubbed. I haven't checked.
It is dubbed
the last few
now,
months,
I
but
believe, from what I
okay,
saw.
because it was dubbed in like
calendar.
Hindi or something.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's now dubbed in all languages, if I'm not mistaken. But
okay,
I'm not 100% sure. Don't quote me on that. I thought I saw that, but it might have just been dubbed in a different language. I just saw the word dub when I was scrolling the calendar the other day, and I was like, oh, Honey Bear must be watching this finally. But
could be.
Yeah.
My Hero Academia had a split year. So it started in 2022, but ended in 2023.
Oh.
So that might be up there. So the last episode, it looks like it was on in April.
MHA might make it then.
So they might make it.
But that might just make it on for like best action and not anime of the year.
Could. Yeah. I mean, it's definitely worth the conversation for sure.
Best main character, I
big.
think it definitely makes it into that category. And like we'll get more in depth on these categories, but I'm just trying to think of like where things are gonna get plugged in. Like Deku had such a crazy transition this year that I feel like Deku probably makes best main character for sure.
Could. He definitely could.
Dude, what an MHA season we had, dude. That stuff was baller
was
too. Really good.
Yep. Do you think like I'm just gonna throw this general category out because we talked about oh my goodness, Oshinoko. But do you think like something like Rent a Girlfriend would ever make this list?
Not for anime of the year. I don't think so. No.
Okay.
Nah, I think that
like, it shouldn't. But like, could it?
I think that it can fall under like best slice of life or best comedy, best romance.
Best romance.
Yeah, like any one of those three. But no shot it makes it into anime of the year. I mean,
have you finished it?
I have 2 episodes. Actually,
okay, so you still haven't watched those.
Yeah, no, I watched the Sumi episode, and I didn't feel comfortable watching it on the airplane, if I'm honest. But then I also pretty much started COVID on my flight back. Like didn't start like symptomatically having it, but I knew something was up because I've never I fall asleep on planes pretty fast. But bro, I turned on Gran Turismo and I was like, this is gonna be great. This is gonna be great. Heard the cart roll by and I was like, I'll take a Coca-Cola. As I was pouring the Coca-Cola.
That's really funny.
I was like, dude, what the fuck just happened? Yeah, and I was only a 45-minute flight, so I don't know how I slept twice, but I did. I found a way to do it.
That's funny.
Yeah. So yeah, don't recommend getting COVID in Vegas. And
everyone did though.
Yeah.
I mean, I had the killer play of getting COVID a month beforehand. So
right, dude. I was super thankful I didn't get it while I was in the boot camp from Aurora.
Yep.
Because I felt like that would have been worse. Because then I would have questioned if I could make it to Vegas even.
Yep.
But then I got it literally seconds of being home. Like, I got home, Branson looks at me and he goes, "Hey, bro, guess what? Have you been on Twitter lately?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I saw the plague is spreading." And he's like, "Well, maybe you might be asymptomatic. I don't know." And I was like, "Maybe." And then I woke up the next morning after we had that discussion and I'm like, "Oh, my throat. No. No. And I knew what it meant. Like, as soon as my throat felt like that, I was like, this is COVID.
It's over.
Yep.
And there was everybody had it. Yeah. Nobody was safe.
Nope.
And we knew this going in, right?
Yeah.
Like, there's such a high chance of it happening.
Well, we're also sharing peripherals and stuff, like all of us that were players, right? And even spectators, like anyone that sits down at a station, bro, it's not like they were sitting there like Lysoling up the freaking things. Like,
I mean, I was licking it, dude. I was prepared. I'm like, hey, you can't get me. I was
licking it. This guy,
there's nothing was safe.
That's why my mouth felt kind of sweaty, dude. I thought it was sweat. It was honey bear saliva.
Sweat, dude. That's saliva. Yeah, I specifically went to your station. I'm like, this is Z-Boy's mouse.
Dude, how'd my sweat taste?
That was good stuff. It was salty.
I was well hydrated though.
Yeah. Well, still give us some salt.
Yeah.
You didn't pee in your chair, did you?
No, never. That's not my style.
Okay.
Speaking of hydration, you know who keeps me hydrated on all of these amazing streams and these podcasts?
Respawn.
Oh, no. Zest Tea. They keep me sitting up straight as Respawn, but Zest Tea does in fact keep me hydrated and caffeinated for every single stream. And hopefully, some of these podcasts coming up in the future, they're my personal sponsor. So I'm sure they can basically be a sponsor of Otaku Social Club as I am a co-host.
Absolutely.
So make sure you guys check them out by typing !Zest in the chat, or you'll be able to find them down below in the description when we upload onto YouTube.
They got black tea. Is it caffeinated?
Green tea, and it's caffeinated up to the point to actually having more caffeine than a cup of coffee.
Okay.
There's no crash, no jitters, because there's no sugar involved.
I mean, tea caffeine is
it's incredible, bro.
Not specifically healthier for you, but makes you feel a little bit better than a coffee buzz, if you will.
I do agree. As someone that is a coffee enjoyer, as you know, you watched me literally either have a Red Bull or a coffee in my hand at all freaking times I was there. Dude, I was drinking coffee at 9 p.m. in Vegas when we were at the Airbnb. Yep. You'd be like, the Z-Boy doesn't drink, but this guy's drinking coffee at whatever.
Rain was also down in the coffee.
Yeah, no, Rain was drinking coffee, bro. Yeah, he was coffeeing up, brother. I was like, whoa. I thought I coffeed. No.
Rain, it's 11 p.m. and you're on your third cup here. Man.
Yeah, your heart okay, brother? Like, is it beating strong?
Anyways, hey, slide into a category here. Let's go romance, comedy, action, fantasy, drama.
Yeah. Let's go best animation, actually. I'm gonna throw you the curveball.
Ooh.
Best animation.
Yeah, it's actually a great one because we were just talking about that.
Yeah.
If Freerun gets in, which I kind of assume they will.
Yeah.
Because they're 24 episodes and we'll be at 17. So it's well over half.
Right.
So it should be this year. And if so, that should be in it.
Yeah, I think that Freerun will be in there. I think that we'll see Mushoku Tensei make its way onto there. I think they had really good animation this year. Like, the animation leveled up this season.
Okay, I actually think it might have leveled down in some aspects.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Not all. I think it's still possibly in consideration.
Okay.
However, I don't think it was as crisp in some areas. I think the characters, were way more animated and more front centering, if you will. But I don't know if they spent as much time on the rest of it, on scenes that don't matter.
The fight scenes, like the few fight scenes.
Fight scenes were
crazy.
good.
The backgrounds were always constantly moving as well.
Yep. Fight scenes were real good.
I mean, I know it's
I
gonna
don't
get
know
best
though. We'll see.
animation, man. It's gonna be Attack on Titan. That shit was actually
Pretty
fire.
dang good.
Like that
It was.
animation was good. That was what really sold it for me, was the
It's
animation.
sad because they cheated, right? They
Yeah.
only
They had one
listen.
episode. That's an
It's
hour
a
and a half
one
long.
and a half hours versus the rest of these
It's
that are
literally a movie, man.
Jeez, they cheated, but agree they deserve it.
Like the
right?
animation's
it should
so
be in there.
good.
The animation was too good.
Part 1 of Jujutsu
But they cheated.
Kaisen, I think gets in. Part 2 is when they started overworking the animators.
JJK should get in.
So that's my only gripe there, is like there are parts that I've rewatched. I'm like, man, like this is just sloppy animation because these guys are taxed. Like they're guys and gals. Animators are both sexes. I really just need to stop using the term just guys. But these people were taxed. They were incredibly drained, overworked. But that's a whole episode on its own. We'll probably touch base on that after the completion of Jujutsu Kaisen, as we try to keep this anime podcast as spoiler free as possible.
Are they continuing it?
We're gonna get the final episode, I believe, next week. If not,
okay,
we'll get a final episode into the new year as well.
Okay.
But
it was rough. It's rough going out there.
If it ends this next week, that puts us at 23 episodes, where season 1 was 24.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not sure if, like, I feel like we still get 2 episodes, if I'm not mistaken. But
I hope so. I mean, with this going on, I mean, well, it's like, I feel like it's one of those where I'll take what I get. You know what I mean? Like, whatever they get, it's like, I get it.
You know what kind of fell off of my indicator here in my brain? And Branch just hit us. Yeah, dude. Hell's Paradise is definitely probably making it in to maybe even anime of the year as well, as a dark horse. That anime was clean.
I think that's a real dark horse. I agree. Yeah. But I think there were too many big titles.
I agree with that.
This weekend.
Yeah, no, I do agree with that. Like, I don't know if it will win, but I think it might just like get that sneaky nominee because its animation was that good. Its voice acting was that good. It's good. Like, its animation was actually really, really good. That's Mappa as well.
It's one of those. I feel like we're gonna have just a clump this year, right? Mm-hmm. Of like, maybe we have a top 5 guaranteed, get in no matter what, and then we have 15 others bidding for 5 spots.
Right.
It's like, what do you do in that clump?
True.
Like, and the clump is real freaking good.
True.
The clump is good.
Yeah. No, I agree. I think that we will see. We will see, man. It's a good year in anime. This is probably the hardest. I think that's why I wanted to talk about the anime awards this year. Is there's so many good ones, and Chainsaw Man's in there too. Chainsaw Man's animation was incredible. Oh man, I don't know, man. You think
Chainsaw Man animation was good?
Yeah, I liked its animation a lot.
Okay, I thought the story carried more than the animation did, but I could be just misremembering it. It feels like it was forever
ago. There is some CGI parts where I'll be like, oh, like that was CGI, but I thought it was really tasteful in how they did it. Like specifically with Chainsaw himself, that was where you saw some CGI stuff, but like all of the other wild shit, the tonal shifts and stuff, like crazy. Crazy.
I really liked, and I think I'm gonna be in the minority on this. And this is a long title, so be ready for it. I really like the animation of I got a cheat skill in another world and became unrivaled in the real world too.
Oh yeah,
any chance did you watch that?
So I watched 2 episodes, and then just so many other things started like happening, aka the box boot camp. Basically, that just consumed my life.
All things.
Yeah, that was the thing. But yeah, it's good. It's good. I do like the animation there. High Card had really good animation. I think that it's just like so many big names this year that it's really hard to try to beat those out. Even
because this is not
Bleach
a
had
big
incredible
name.
animation this year.
Yeah, I was gonna ask you about some of the bigger ones like Rurouni Kenshin as well.
Yeah, Rurouni Kenshin had good animation.
Watched it. I haven't, so I can't talk on it. But yeah.
Man, yeah. There's so much good stuff. Frieren has good animation.
Frieren's great animation.
This is a crazy year.
It's a tough year.
My Hero had really good animation.
Yep. Sort. Well, Shield Hero, I guess, also did, but Demon Slayer.
Demon Slayer,
some of the best animation in the game.
Yeah, Demon Slayer is probably gonna win best animation.
The Kenshin animation was fine. Okay, I haven't seen it, so I don't know like who got it, what they're making it look like. Obviously, the story is freaking good. Story's one of the best stories of all time.
Right. And it's one of the few that like actually has real life people attached to it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but if I had a dark horse, I would throw just for, I don't think anime of the year or any other category, but if we're just talking about animation, I just personally liked the animation of the I got cheated by another world,
Yeah.
or I got a cheat skill in another world. I personally liked it.
No,
So
I
that
like
would
that
be my
too.
dark horse.
Also, I mean, Oshinoko might just win best animation as well. We're like, as much as I want to say that like it's so not just gonna win a lot, it's gonna win a lot.
Shadow, Eminence of the Shadow.
Oh, Eminence and Shadow. I haven't seen it still.
How did we forget about that? You haven't watched it yet. It's a top tier anime. They're going through season 2 right now. Season 2 is great. But since it's not on Crunchyroll, it's on High Dive. It's
right.
It doesn't get as much traction because it's on a quote unquote smaller platform.
Yeah.
Even though High Dive, I believe, is like $4 a month. So definitely check it out if you're not subscribed to High Dive. Support them. We need the competition, so support High Dive.
My dark horse is Undead Unluck.
Oh yes,
that's my dark horse for best animation because the animation's actually really good in that show.
Mm-hmm. Tough show to watch, but good animation.
Yeah, no, it is. Its pacing is really, really weird, but also on top of that, it's got those anime tropes, right? Like those this is like a borderline in each. I don't know, man.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of boobs getting grabbed. But yeah.
Can we go?
I was gonna say
we
segue.
Go quick. Let's just drop in. We can touch on these just for a moment and then slide out. But best VA performance in Japanese and in English.
Yeah.
Obviously, you can't speak as much in English, and I can't speak in Japanese. But maybe we can toss out a few high notes, if you will.
Sure.
Yeah. So I guess for English, for me, spoiler alert, Freeren's out there again.
Yeah.
Freeren's definitely good voice acting. I do think it's they had easy voice acting, if you will. Of the fact of it's not a lot of screaming, it's not a lot of animated things. It's just a lot of calm talking through it, a lot of narration. But they picked the voice actors so good that the narration just fits perfectly. And so I think it's really good for that.
Yeah, no, I actually agree with you 100%. That's actually one of the few that I've watched this year in English because my Switch is in English and I watch anime on Switch since my Xbox died. And it just made me watch Frieren in English for the first couple episodes. I was like, is this not Japanese on Crunchyroll? What the heck? And I couldn't figure out how to switch languages on there. And you got to go into the settings in the episode to do it. And that's where I fixed it. But I watched the first 3 episodes in English, and I was like, this is really good. Hamil's voice actor was good. Stark's voice actor was good. Fern's voice actor is good. Freeren's voice actor is elite. I feel like that actually kind of translates well into Japanese. But Japanese voice acting, I think the person that might win best performance is either Itadori Yuji or... the other Japanese voice actor that stands out a lot for me is actually Rudy from Mushoku Tensei this year. Like really, really
I can
strong.
see
that.
Yeah, I watched. That's the one I watched in Japanese. So
yeah,
I can see that.
Like Rudy was really, really good in that role. Talked a lot this year. Was constantly talking, actually, so much so that I didn't even know Rudy could talk that much. It was crazy.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, that was definitely up there for me. How about your best VA performance in Italian, brother? No, I'm just kidding.
So one more shot. I mean, Attack on Titan has really good dub. It's really good. I mean, there've been some scenes that are just better in dub.
Yeah,
which is rare for an anime to have that. But I truly believe there were some of the voice actors that just for specific scenes did just a better job. Just flat out the best.
Did you watch both sides to have that opinion? Like, or is it just more?
It has to be biased, right?
Yeah.
But yes, watch both sides.
Okay.
To have the opinion, maybe not this year. I haven't done it as much, but in years past, and obviously the voice actors carried over,
right?
And so I am using some of the back of it, but like the I don't know, the most famous one, the speech in season 3? The Ride to Your Death speech.
Yeah, that speech is incredible.
It's just it's so powerful in especially in the
From Irwin.
language that you speak, and he, Kevin Aaron crushes it.
Yeah,
Absolutely one of the best speeches in all of anime,
Yeah.
and it came from a dubbed voice actor. And
that's
it was
one of the best
immaculate.
best moments in media, in my opinion. Actually, that
Yeah, it
shit
was
incredible.
so freaking good.
Yeah,
And it's like, no offense to the Japanese voice actor, they did a great job, but holy cow, he crushed it.
Yeah, I agree. No, that's I've actually watched it
and
both ways as well, just because
yeah,
I wanted to.
so you
hear
don't
it.
get scenes like that everywhere.
No,
But like, I don't think his voice actor's better in English.
right.
You know, I won't go out and say that, but for that scene, yeah, he did it.
Yeah,
He freaking did it. So
Armin actually had really good voice acting. This
Armin
year
was
for
gonna be mine.
Japanese, as well.
Oh, really? I was
Yeah.
gonna say dubbed as well. Maybe he gets both. Armin, I think, does a great job in dub.
Yeah, Armin was incredible. I mean, you have Aaron, who is one of the best like English voice actors, one of the most prolific, as Bryce Papenbrook. That's the voice of Kirito and a lot of other voices as well.
Yep.
I actually have his signature framed. That's one of the few voice actors. Yeah, dude, I love Bryce. That's Sword Art got me. Why Sword Art is such a high anime for me? It got me back into watching anime as an adult. I fell in love with the love story of Asuna and Kirito. So
Who didn't?
I had an opportunity to get both of their signatures from a auction that went to Dumb's Friends League here local in Denver. And I kind of went a little crazy because I had disposable income at that point in my life. So I think I spent like $500 on their fucking signatures. But it was worth it, man. It went to a good cause. Yeah, and it went to a good cause. And it's in my living room and it looks great. So it's cool. We take those. That's a W. All right.
It's a win.
So moving into something that we both are very adamant about. I don't know if this is just because we're older now and we both appreciate it because you're married and I'm in a very committed long-term relationship now. Best romance. What's your top one this year?
Oh, yeah. I have no idea. It might be Dress Up Darling might be the top.
Not this year.
I gotta think of did Love is War come out this year or was it last year?
Let's look.
That was last year.
It was last year.
End of last year.
Yeah. And so did
honestly, I don't know if there were as many heavy bangers
2022
this year for romance animes. But it might be Dress Up. If Dress Up's counting,
Dress Up's
then
2022, and I think it was all over last year, so I don't think it's going to count this year because it was.
Wait,
early.
Dress Up was 2020. Oh, it was.
Yeah,
Shoot.
April. You're good. So Rent a Girlfriend is going to be on there.
You go. Let me come back.
Okay, you're good. So Rent a Girlfriend is on there for season 3.
That's good.
I really enjoyed that. I've actually been watching a newer one that came out called The Experienced Me.
Here we go.
So our dating story, The Experienced Me and The Unexperienced You. And I think it actually is one of the most accurate high school love stories that I've ever seen depicted in anime, where it doesn't get too anime-y. Like, it actually showcases what it's like to probably be a little bit more in high school in today's time as like a Zoomer, and kind of how like the sex life has definitely gone down in age, unfortunately, just due to exposure. But it's not like each. Like, it's very cute, it's very innocent. It does a good job at like being like, oh, this dude's inexperienced. He's very much like, holy shit, like sex is on my mind, but I ain't ready yet, girl. Like, and it's just like really cute in all of the moments where he gets confronted. Oh, Tomo-chan is a girl. Wow, that was actually so
Masamune's
good.
Masamune-kun's Revenge was really good.
Agreed. I'm actually just gonna pull up.
Yeah, I'm scrolling through the list so I can remember the ones I watched. The Quintessential Quintuplets, not a show, but they had the movie that came out this year, so that actually might be up there for best movie. Because he picked who he was gonna marry in that movie. So
my love story with Yamada-kun at level 999 also came out this year, and that was a really good one.
Yes.
I actually really enjoyed that.
I was gonna go with that as well.
Yeah. I actually really enjoyed that one a lot. Did Love is
Love is War came out this year.
The First Kiss That Never Ends. That's the movie, right?
Yes.
So that did come out this year.
The movie came out this year.
Yes.
Okay.
Man,
okay. Yeah,
apparently
so
it could actually sneak in there too and just steal it.
Wow.
Now thinking about it because of how this ends. Small spoiler, small spoiler, small spoiler, 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 small spoiler. Attack on Titan could sneak in there. Oh, I'm just gonna leave it
If
at
it
that.
does, I'm throwing a computer out the
Right?
window.
Is It Wrong came out this year as well with its part
Season
2
4.
of season 4.
Yep. I think Horimiya, I think, is gonna win.
Yo, will
Horimiya's
Scott
gonna win.
Pilgrim Takes Off get put in there?
I've never seen that one.
It came out recently. It's on Netflix.
Okay, I haven't watched that one yet.
It's an animated series. It's pretty good. I don't know if it's anime because it's definitely not made in Japan, I don't think.
Okay.
But yeah, I could see that making it in there. Yeah, I don't think it's an anime either. So we'll see if it gets like they put a lot of things on there. Skip and Loafer.
There are a lot of
I don't know
decent
about this
12 episode ones that I don't know if they'll make it or not.
Yeah.
There are a lot of decent 12 episoders. Like the ice guy.
Okay.
Was the ice guy and his cool female colleague?
Oh, yeah. I know which one you're talking about. That one was pretty good too. Yeah, I watched a couple episodes of that one. I need to finish it. I actually liked that one quite a bit. That was during the slower time of shows this year. I think that was during the Mushoku Tensei season because there just wasn't a whole lot to watch. That was really meeting my standards of good anime. Man, there was a lot of good romance anime this year, actually. It wasn't great.
It was definitely decent, though.
Oh, Kubo Won't Let Me Be Invisible. That one's a good one, too.
Yes, that one was good. That one was good. Oh, was this on there? Nope.
Insomniacs After School. My Happy Marriage.
Was... Yeah, Galaxy Next Door was a fun one.
Dog anime does not get to be on this list. Please, God, don't be on this list, dog anime.
I don't know which one dog anime is.
The basic hentai. It's basically a hentai, man.
Okay, I don't know if I watched that one.
It's an each, and it's Inukai's dog. It was the anime that was like very... Yeah, we'll just leave it there. It's anime.
Brand tag going. I don't think you put enough reallys in there. You might have missed one or two. But yeah, the 100 Girlfriends one. Is it? I've only seen like 2 episodes, I think.
I actually like that too.
Just like the dumbest thing.
Yeah, it is.
Are they gonna go through all 100?
The 100 girlfriends who really love you.
Hours 3. It's very wholesome. Yeah, sure it is. Anyway. What, like, are they gonna go through all 100? Because it's basically what is it? Girlfriend? Isn't that the movie show? It's basically that times 50 because it's 100 of them.
Yeah.
So like it's the same thing.
It's good. I actually like what I've seen so far of the 3 episodes I've seen. 2 episodes I've seen. I've seen 2 episodes of it. So. Yeah, no,
same.
I like the 2 episodes I've seen. Okay. We're gonna move on because we're
Over the Moon for You. I think is another.
I do think so. Yeah, no, I do agree with that as well. I saw that.
There we go. Yeah, that was my last
Galaxy
one.
Next Door as well. I heard you say that, and I didn't want to throw that off because I won't lie, dude. You know what really steals the show a lot of the time? Animes that are on Crunchyroll apparently. Because I'm looking at grand winners, right? And we have like 3 years in a row that it's been Netflix. You want to know what one anime of the year last year, just to kind of give you an idea?
You hit me with it.
Yeah. Cyberpunk Edge Runners anime of the year.
Oh, really? You know what? I have not seen that yet.
Oh, you should
People
watch
say
it.
It's so good.
It's very good.
And I haven't made time for it.
It's very good.
It's going up the list. It's going high up the
list. It's very good. It's Brant and I actually loved it.
What category is that? Fantasy or action?
That's sci-fi action. So it could fall under both.
Sci-fi doesn't fall into it. Let's go to. You want to go to the action category?
Let's go to action. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I mean, action's pretty cut and dry for like top 3.
Is fantasy, right? Like science fiction kind of goes into that like regard a little bit. I don't know, man. There's not best sci-fi, so I don't know. I think they just throw it into fantasy. I'm not saying it's fantasy, guys. I'm just saying where they're gonna put it.
No, we're quoting that. That's exactly what you said.
Yeah, okay, buddy. All right. Yeah, this guy's gonna freaking tweet for the first time in a year and be like, Z-Boy said sci-fi is fantasy. Heard it here first.
Yeah, action. I think this category is like gonna be less exciting. if you will, because I think it's set in stone. I think JJK is there. I think you're gonna have the final season of Attack on Titan is gonna be there. Um, Chainsaw Man's gonna be there.
Yeah. Bleach is
It's
going to be
like
there.
Bleach will be there.
Demon
It's
Slayer.
Demon Slayer. Yeah, the ones that you expect to be there are gonna be there.
It's going to be a bloodbath.
My Hero
of
might be
voting.
there.
Yeah, My Hero will probably be there.
Yep. How do they do things like One Piece? Can One Piece even make it?
So One Piece, unfortunately, I think only gets put into certain categories. It might get put on there because of how much it happened, like how much happened this year.
Yeah.
But I think it'll win Best Continuing Series.
Yep.
Hell's Paradise will probably
too
make
good
it
this year.
onto Best Action.
Yep.
Yeah.
I think Hell's Paradise is one of those that's like
Always the
the
outlier.
next tier down.
Yeah,
it's a tier down.
It was so
But
good,
it's hard to
but
compete,
it's just
right?
compete with the big. I mean, it's gonna come down to a voting war between Jujutsu Kaisen, Demon Slayer, and Attack on Titan. Like, I love you, Bleach. Bleach is mine. I live for it, but I just don't think the Bleach fandom is strong enough to outdo the kids.
I mean, is the JJK fandom strong enough to outdo Attack on Titan? Like, is anybody good enough to outdo Attack on Titan?
Yeah, it's the one that I think competes.
You think? Okay,
Yeah.
I have no clue. I don't
Jujutsu
know like,
Kaisen
how
won,
strong
like-
these fan bases are. I just
won,
know
like,
the
multiple
Attack
its
on
first
Titan
year.
guys are loud.
Yeah, no, I
Are
agree.
they okay?
I agree. Yeah, but like if you go onto TikTok and you just type in anime, it's basically like three things, and one of those three things is Jujutsu Kaisen. The other one is One Piece, and then it's anime.
Mine pumps into Fairy Tail because that's the ones that I
So
thumbs
best
up and
fantasy,
like.
best
So
fantasy, best
that's
fantasy.
like- those are the ones. Yeah. So the algorithm gets me, so I can't.
It's
I
like
can't cheat
it's
it.
like
and try to
here's
find something
here's
else.
Black Clover, brother, which is the best film probably this year. But
Yeah.
yeah,
Black Clover, best film.
yep. Nah, it's gonna be Shizume, not close.
What?
Yeah, it's gonna be Shizume, and it's not close.
You think?
Yeah.
What is Shizume? I don't even know that one.
It is man, who is the director? 1 second. Suzume.
It wasn't Black Clover
Wait,
like
Suzume came out last year. It might not be on
Oh,
there.
hi.
Suzume came out on
Take that.
streaming services this year.
maybe they'll include it.
Yeah, we'll see. Because the
I
release.
still don't even know what it was. But Black Clover was
It was
popping off.
2023. For the release date, it says April 14th, 2023.
what is this? How do you spell it?
Suzume. Suzume.
Film 2022.
But release date was 2023 in the US.
US doesn't matter.
Yeah, I know, but like it might because
We don't
Crunchyroll
matter.
Crunchyroll is based in the US.
How dare you think we matter?
However, so as the skies turn red and the planet trembles, Japan stands on the brink of disaster. However, a determined teenager named Suzume sets out on a mission to save her country. Able to see supernatural forces that others cannot, it's up to her to close the mysterious doors that are spreading chaos across the land. A perilous journey awaits as the fate of Japan rests on her shoulders.
Is it dubbed? Oh,
It is
dubbed.
dubbed. Yeah.
All right, add it to the watch list.
Yeah, I'm like, you and the wife actually will probably dig that one, bro. 'Cause it's
My wife,
beautiful.
yeah, she's not an animator
At all?
Hopefully soon.
At
Nope,
all?
nothing.
Never? You've never got her to watch one?
Not a single one that she's got more than like 6 episodes into.
Miyazaki films? Any of them?
Nothing.
Bro, get her on some Howl's Moving
Nothing.
Castle or like Kiki's Delivery Service.
Nothing, man. I've done a lot of research on this, trying to get a one that she would like. Nothing.
Uh-huh. Damn.
Nothing. Like
See, like Roar's the
Fruits
same.
Basket. If it was a normal show, right up her alley. Couldn't
Sure.
get into it. Dang.
One Piece live action?
We watched it. Yeah, it was really good.
She
She liked
enjoyed
it.
it?
Yep.
But then the
We
moment
will be
you were-
watching One Piece live action. We will try the reanimation if it comes in
Nice.
dubbed.
Yeah.
We will give it a shot.
Yeah.
So,
okay.
That's
nice.
like it's on the docket. We'll try it.
The Boy and the Heroine is winning this year. Wait, what is that one? I mean, I don't
Boy
watch
and the Heroine.
Yeah.
No, is it not? Am I overhyping Black Clover?
I mean, The Boy and the Heroine looks like it might win. There's a lot of money that it made in box offices. Holy shit. It's got Christian Bale in
okay.
it, bro.
That's pretty dang good.
And Robert
Wait,
Pattinson, dude.
did this even come out? Did Black Clover even come out in movies?
It didn't. No, it came out on Netflix. Oh wait, is this the Miyazaki? Oh. Okay. That came out on the
Yeah.
8th. Okay, this is that movie. Okay, yeah, no, the boy and the heroine's winning. GG's.
Really?
It's the latest Miyazaki film, bro.
What like? Hang on. What is a stat that I can look up to see how good Black Clover was received? I mean, obviously it gives like the
Black
IMDb ratings.
Clover.
Like
viewer,
because money doesn't make sense. Like anything financial doesn't make sense because
viewership.
Just at least on viewership. There you go.
Black Clover movie viewership. 6.4 million views. It was the second most non-watched movie on the platform that week from June 19th to the 25th. I mean, it's gonna be up there.
It reached 10 million. So this just says it reached 10 million in 10 days.
Yeah, that's gonna be up there.
I don't have anything to like compare that to of a lot of the other movies that it might be.
It'll be on the list. I don't think that it won't be on the list. I think it'll be up for the vote.
I mean, I'm just gonna go hardcore because I haven't seen any of the other ones. It's winning.
It's winning.
It's winning. There's no way around it.
Best director will probably go to Miyazaki because he got
the best I've watched
this year. Miyazaki's so good, dude. You've seen you've watched Studio Ghibli stuff, yeah?
Possibly.
Wait, what do you mean?
I don't know.
What? What do you mean?
I don't know the like.
What?
Who that is?
What?
Listen, man, I'm not up on the studios like you are.
This isn't being up on, bro. What? What was your what was your childhood, brother?
I don't know who this is.
Okay, so Howl's Moving Castle, Princess Mononoke.
Nope. Seen it, didn't care for it though.
All right, guys, the episode's over. It's over, man.
What do you mean?
It's over. I mean, the episode's done.
Bro, I don't watch movies.
It's over, guys.
It's been. Wait, does he do any anime that's not a movie?
Promise Neverland. He worked on.
Okay, I also didn't enjoy Promise Neverland.
Season 1, you didn't like?
Yeah, it was the like kids. I just didn't. The kids aspect of it didn't sit well with me.
Wait, that kids were getting farmed?
Didn't enjoy it as much. If that makes sense.
Is that what fatherhood is like, man? You don't like it? Bro, I farm kids in friggin' in TFT every day, bro. No, there's no season 2.
I didn't even watch it.
That's because it just goes straight to season 3, if you want me to be completely honest with you. They just skipped season 2. They're like,
I have no clue.
No, they literally just skipped season 2. They just literally made season 3. Like, there's just no season 2.
Have you watched season 3?
No, but it's season 2. Have
you watched season 4 yet?
It basically might as well have been.
Yo,
because
season 5 was hype. Like season 1 through 4, not good. 5, when they're adults, banger.
Princess Mononoke,
when the adults fight back, that's what happened.
And so, like, Studio Ghibli, what Miyazaki does is he makes his movies about morals, like a different moral dilemma usually. So like Mononoke is about like the planet and taking care of it, and like how humans are destructive to it, and they don't believe.
This guy's got a lot of good movies, or a lot. I can't say good. He has a lot of movies that look to be highly rated.
Yeah, it's because they're incredible, bro. My Neighbor Totoro, any knowers? Looking at you, Honey Bear.
I know that. Yeah.
Okay,
I have watched it, but not like
recently.
That movie came out in the 80s, didn't it?
Yeah, 90s, I think, early 90s, maybe late 80s. Yeah, they only make bangers. This
might have been past my prime of watching it, or before my prime of watching it. Way too early.
Before you understood what anime was, you're like, this is great, but like, what is it?
Because I was like you
were a kid.
I was a Naruto, Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah, sure.
Like
same, but like also
never movies though. I wasn't a movie guy.
My niece, right? Like her mom, so my sister-in-law, she actually loves Studio Ghibli. Okay. And she has been having Brooke, my niece, watch them. And now Brooke, when she calls me, Uncle Bo, I watch No Face again. And I'm like, oh, Spirited Away. I love that. That's fantastic. She's like, they scare me. I'm like, oh. No Face is not scary. It's okay. Papa's a No Face. And then she's like, what does that mean? I'm like, don't worry about it. I'm sad.
Yeah, Spirited Away won a lot of awards, didn't it?
It's because it's incredible.
I didn't care for it.
That's okay, man.
It was too maybe I wasn't mature enough to care for it.
It's okay to be wrong sometimes.
That could be, you think that could be actually,
I know it's an uncommon thing for you, bro, but it's okay to be wrong sometimes, and we grow from it. You know, it's like.
Do you think it could literally be like when I watched it back?
You were a kid, yeah.
Middle school, like I just wasn't mature enough.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah,
man.
Like there's a lot of, like I said,
It's a mature movie.
There's a lot of things happening in the Studio Ghibli films where they are made for kids, but they are better understood as an adult. But you know why?
Yeah,
because
if I
you
watched
go
it
through
again,
the
I'd get it more.
Yeah, 100%. 100% you would. Dude, you got to check it out. Spirited Away is really good because there's also a game that came out recently that's a cozy game called Spirit Tea, and it fuses like Stardew Valley and Spirited Away into a video game, and you take care of spirits in a bathhouse. It's pretty awesome. But that's
not a sponsor, but could be.
No, they should be though. They could be. I have their email, so we'll talk to them. Down the road though, we're moving into best new series.
Best new series?
Best new series.
Okay, not Free Ren.
Not Free Ren?
Already we've talked about it. It's dead.
No, you're right. Okay. It's Hell's Paradise, right?
Hell's Paradise is freaking good.
Like pretty good.
Actually, I didn't tell you. That's why I watched on the the flight.
Oh, all of it?
A lot of it? Back, yeah.
Nice.
No, I'm done. 13 episodes, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Then you watched it, yeah, because you had like a 3-hour flight both ways.
Bummer that it ended on the 13th episode. I'm like,
damn, I want more.
Where's the rest of
Yeah, you're
it?
like, where's episode 14, bro?
What the heck is going on? Bring it back. Stop.
Dude.
Come on, huh?
Gabimaru is a sweet character.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah. I'm so interested because, like, right now, for those of you, if you haven't watched it, they left you on a cliffhanger. You don't know where they're going to go. There's no clue. Like, you could guess one way, you could guess the other way. Manga readers probably know, but it's like there's so much open that they could go any direction they want to, and every direction is going to be exciting.
Dude, that cliffhanger ending might be like my favorite cliffhanger ending I've had in an anime in a long time.
Real freaking good.
It's not so intense to where it's like I threw my phone at the back of the seat in front of the person in front of me, and then they're like, "Sir, are you okay?" Yep. And I was like, "No, I'm having a stroke." You know, I didn't have to. Okay, my bad. That was not tasteful. I'm so sorry to people that have had strokes. Yep. My bad. But seriously, I have thrown my phone at the back of a seat on accident because I was frightened and I was emotional. I watched the end of this year's Demon Slayer season on an airplane.
Yep.
And I literally scream out, like actually just like that. And this lady next to me looks at me and she goes, "Are you okay?" And I was like, "No, I'm not. Did I just scream that?" And she was like, "Yeah, everybody on the plane is looking at you now." And I look around, I'm like, "Oh shit." And I'm like crying, screaming Nezuko, bro. And this lady next to me is probably in her 60s, just like, "I need a new seat. This plane is full. I need a new seat though." And like even the stewardess like walks over to me, she's like, "Do you need some candy?" And I'm like, "Yes, give me chocolate.
Anything, please.
I just lost a family member."
Yeah. The crazy thing is, like, we don't know what's true.
True.
Like, we don't know if we could have watched something that just built us up for absolutely nothing.
Yep.
And that would be hype.
No,
but it wouldn't be hype. It's like
it's so
we
good.
have no idea.
That show really
clue.
takes you for a whirl on what could be real and what could not be real. What is actually happening and what is not happening. Are these characters infected or are they not infected at all? What is what is truth, you know? It's literally the Mario mirror realm all over again. Things are not as they seem. What is happening? What is happening? Someone help us. I don't know what's happening. I couldn't tell you.
You know, I am past that, I am scrolling through. There are not a lot of
new series.
New series that came out that
Chainsaw Man
I think are continuing. Chainsaw Man will probably just win.
Yeah. It's Chainsaw Man, Hell's Paradise, Oshinoko. Those are the three.
It gets real sparse. I mean, there's a lot of good 12-episode animes that came out. But I have no clue which ones are getting the next season, so it's hard to like even talk about any of them. Yeah. And there are a lot of season 2s, 3s, 4s, 5s.
No, there's a ton that are this year.
17s that are really freaking good.
I agree.
Yeah, too good. And some of them just like ended or probably ended. Probably anyways.
Yeah.
So it's like what are we actually gonna see here? Like my love story with Yamada, level 99, level 999. Like, great anime. They could have another season.
Yep.
Like, they could do it. And if they do, yeah, maybe that's gonna be up there. But
Best continuing will be dominated by One Piece. It always is. One Piece wins that award every
it
year.
has to be.
Yeah,
especially
it wins every year.
This year is too good.
Best supporting character. We're gonna go fast here. Best supporting character. Just give me one. Who is it for you?
Supporting, so not main.
Correct.
Does One Piece count?
Yeah, sure.
Probably Big Mom.
Okay, is that real?
Kind of. Yeah.
No, are you trolling me right now? Big Mom as the supporting character?
Is she not a supporting character?
I mean, she is. Yeah, she popped off, but I would say like, wouldn't like Law or Kid like get that role? Before?
Maybe. I don't know what they did specifically this year, but I know Big Mom.
Wait, where are you off in fucking Wano, man?
I mean, I don't know how many episodes in because I'm in 1020.
Oh God, okay, I gotta shut the heck up, man. Whatever, we'll leave it there. There's gonna be some moments.
I know this. I'm spoiled already on a lot of different things.
Okay,
but like, I don't know what specifically has come out of what I've watched so far. So like, what if you go One Piece, there's a ridiculous amount.
I'm going with Gojo Satoru there. That's my best supporting character this year. That's probably who it's got to be. I don't know who else. I mean, somebody's gonna write in the comments saying Mikasa. How didn't you say that? And I'm gonna say Mikasa. Wait. This.
You said Gojo?
Yeah, Gojo.
Gojo was the main character this season.
Not true. Part 2 is Gojo's not even in it, man. I'm still pissed about it. Okay.
He's in it the entire time.
Sure. Watch part 2. Anyways, moving on. Best anime song.
I got Gojo right here.
Okay, I see you. That's good. That is good.
He's right there the whole time.
Bro, he's in the show. They talk about him the whole time. What are you talking about? The whole time. They're always like, yeah, I agree now with Honey Bear. He's in the show the whole time. It's best supporting. Best supporting for sure, just for that. Fight me. I'm good, man.
Anyways, what was the next one?
Yeah. Best anime song.
Song?
Yep.
Oshinoko.
Oshinoko, yeah, probably. I agree with that. Oshinoko, crushed it. Absolute banger. The only thing out there.
What the heck is it actually called?
More Than Worlds? Wait, what is this one? More Than Worlds. Song by Extreme. We're going to listen to the first couple seconds. Wait.
What the heck is this thing called? Idol. Idol's the best.
The JJK ending? More Than
Idol.
Words.
So Idol broke I believe it hit rank 1, but I'm not confirmed on that. I know it was top 10 for multiple weeks on the world charts, not just, anime charts, the world charts, like competing with Taylor Swift.
Yeah.
Right. Like it was in the top 10 for multiple weeks in a row. And I believe it hit rank 1. So for at least a day, which has never happened before in an anime song.
We're gonna get a DMCA.
It is the most established anime song that's ever existed. So Idol.
Wait,
has to be.
This is not the one. Yeah, no, I think Idol wins. I don't disagree. I think it's like really, really good. I actually really enjoy that song. It was one of my most listened to songs on Spotify this year.
Really good. Yeah, there's probably a lot of other really, really, really good ones. But that just
this song was good. The song was good. More Than Words. The ending. Yeah, the song was actually really good. But I almost like the "You Are My Special." Like the opening for part 2 of Jujutsu Kaisen. Kind of lit. Kind of good. Just saying. Really enjoying it.
You're biased.
I am biased. Yes, I am. But also, Scar.
Also, it's good. But
from Bleach. Everybody hates me for this. Really? Oh, wait. That actually was Course 1. That didn't come out this year. So Course 2 was... What was it? Wait, was it Scar? One second. Bleach. OP2 is, in fact... Oh, Stars. I loved Stars. This one was so good. Everybody hates me for this, but I love this song. This song is lit!
The ending of Oshinoko was actually really good too.
Yeah, the ending of Oshinoko is good. I do agree with that too. Yeah. No, I agree.
Anyways,
next category, what is it? Whatever, man. All right, moving on to the next category is best ending sequence will probably be also probably Oshinoko, but best opening sequence. Best opening sequence I think actually goes to Freerun on this one.
What is opening sequence?
Like the actual OP itself, like not the song, but the way it looks. And I think Freerun's OP is actually really, really good.
Ooh.
Like its opening sequence is actually really good. Ooh, Mushoku Sensei was good.
Can they count that? Because it's kind of like they do a new thing every time.
Does it? Do they actually? Yeah, do they actually have a actual sequence for it? No, they
I
do
don't
have an
know.
actual sequence, I think, for it.
But that was the one that like popped into my head. Yes. Spellblade. Yeah, actually, really, really freaking good. The animation on
Ooh.
that is so clutch. Yep, 100% agree with Brent. Great shout out there.
Okay, wait. No, Mushoku Tensei did have, in fact, a opening. The song is not bad. I'm gonna stop listening to it so that we don't get the strike. But I'm gonna send this to you on DMs just so you have it because
Yeah.
you're not off. Like this was actually a really good opening. It's like goes
That's
through.
The one that hit me.
Yeah, that one is like good. Like it's like a good song. Like it makes you feel emotions. And then like the sequence is actually like pretty good too. Like there's a lot going on. Rudy looks sad as fuck. Like yeah, this is.
Have you seen Reign of the Seven Spellblades?
Do you want the real answer or do you want the yes?
No. Have you seen it? No. It's not the greatest anime of all time. It's like super mid story and acting, really good animation, but yeah, the OP was pretty
Isn't it like Harry Potter anime? But like
yeah, it's not great. I mean, it's one of those like, hey, I don't really have anime to watch. I'll just flip this on.
Yeah.
And it's like that's pretty cool. I'm pretty happy with this. It's an above mid, but
okay.
It's Murder Hogwarts, yes.
That's chill. That's chill. I can get behind that.
Next category, what do we got?
Next category. So we got
what is best score? What the heck is that?
That's like actual music, which is gonna go to Attack on Titan.
Okay.
Yeah. Because the score in Attack on Titan is elite.
No clue. Don't pay too much attention.
That's like the music that's happening when you're like watching the anime itself, and like the entirety of it, like the background like music that's happening during the anime, like the things that are like pulling you in, like all that sound and stuff. You know, will probably go there. Best supporting character, best art direction. Freerun could have that one. Could be Demon Slayer for that one as well. Best character design. What's yours for best character design?
Is this just best character or best
character design? So like the actual like probably like not just best character because that'd be best MC and best like SC, but this is in fact like the designing. And this could go to
the art look of it, or is it art plus?
It's like it's character artwork, correct?
Okay, I'm gonna go with the one that I was talking about before. I got a cheat skill in Another World.
Okay.
I just personally really like it.
That's fair.
I could just be wildly wrong, and people are like, "This is actually trash.
Sure,
it's CGI garbage, and nobody else likes it."
I mean, sometimes CGI is done well.
That's fine.
I feel like that's like how I feel about Blue Eye Samurai. I feel like it's really, really good. It is an animated series, but it does have a half Japanese director. Like it's a co-directed show, so I could see it maybe like getting in there, but it's definitely dubbed. It's not subbed. But most importantly here on this one, for me, for character design, I think that it goes to Spy Family.
Spy Family 2 did come out this year, didn't it?
Yeah. So I could see Spy Family winning that one.
I mean, it could be somebody like they could just fan service like Nezuko in there or something.
True, that could go there as well. Like Demon Slayer did have actually really.
There's gonna be some fan service in there.
It's probably
somewhere.
Gonna go to Demon Slayer on that one. Now that you like say that, but anyways, that was our takes. Here is our final one that I think we're gonna actually be able to talk about just here briefly. Will be must protect at all cost characters. So that's like the character that you have to protect, right? And Anya won this, I think, a year ago. So I don't know if she can be in this category again or not. But I feel like she might be there again. Nezuko will probably be there again.
Nezuko's got to be there again.
Freeren's got to be there, right?
Yep.
Freeren, you got to protect Freeren at all costs. She literally can't take care of herself.
I think Mushoku Tensei is could have a few characters in there.
True. Sylvie?
Because I think your Bay is in there. Bulbasaur. I think Bulbasaur's in there.
Wait, my Bay is Roxy, but
Your bait is
yeah.
No, didn't you say?
No shot, bro. I picked Squirtle. Come on.
Okay, you picked Squirtle.
I did.
All right, my bad.
No,
I thought you were a Bulbasaur
No,
fanboy.
I don't.
We're both that kind
Did
of.
I not
Bulbasaur
show you
fanboy,
my
though.
freaking tattoo, brother?
Hey, no, I forgot because we both talked up Bulbasaur. We were like,
yeah, and they were like,
she's
not
amazing.
Sylpie.
We love her. She's so great. Sylphie is the way to go. And then we split the other direction.
True. Roxy.
Yeah, I forgot.
Roxy's who I picked. But no, I could see Sylphie in there. Sylphie could be, in fact, one of the best must-protect characters.
Sylphie's up there, especially with this season.
Yeah,
like,
true.
Who doesn't want to protect Sylphie?
I do. Actually, wait.
Yamada-kun at level 999. I think she's going to be in there.
Mizuhara Chizuru, I must protect.
Yep. Has to be in there.
I must protect. I don't think she will, but I must protect.
She's got to be in there.
I mean, I would hope so. Or maybe
everybody likes her besides how dumb she is.
Maybe it's the other side. Maybe it's Kazuya.
No,
maybe it's Kazuya.
No,
he must be protect. Protect him. Protect him. Sumi-chan, we must protect.
Yes. If Giant Slayer had anything to say about it, Sumi would be in there.
Yeah. True.
Can we just
rest in peace,
Branch? Just let me know as you continue. We'll count on you. Pick one of the girls out of the 100 girlfriends, and we'll just all vote for that one.
Yeah, agreed. If they pop up, we run it. One
of the 100. Who cares which one?
I can't think of the character's name from Inexperienced Me and Experienced You, but that gal, she's kind of up there too. That gal's up there too. That show's a good rom-com, by the way. If you're,
I haven't seen it yet because it's just subbed.
I think it's just subbed. Yeah, but
so
it gives me My Dress Up Darling vibes without the risque effects. Like not as risque.
Is this like? And I don't follow these closely. Is this going to be like 90% women and then a few guys sneak in
for must protect at all cost?
Yeah,
Gojo's going to be in there. It's going to be messed up, and he's going to probably win because the fangirls are going to show up and vote for Gojo.
How much do you think? Like, because if that's the case,
wait a second. All right, I got mine. I actually got my real one.
Okay, I think I have my real one that I hate that it's real.
Yoshimoto Shizuka, not close, must protect. Wait, I know who mine is. You guys ready?
Let me throw mine out there because it's so dumb that you can just roast me for it.
Okay, ready for it?
All right, you ready?
Yeah.
Me first, yeah?
Yeah, go.
Eren Yeager.
Okay, that's actually kind of good, honestly.
I know, it's there.
That's not bad.
It's so good. You're like,
that's like
crap.
That's not bad. That's actually kind of. You made me want to cry. I'm crying all over again. Anyways,
who's yours?
Oh, it's Puccina.
Puccina?
Yeah. You know who Puccina is, right? Yeah. It's the dog.
Is it Puccina over if you're just going to that series, is it Puccina over red hair lady?
Oh, Power?
Not Power.
Oh, Makima? She fucking protects everyone, bro.
Isn't like Makima like fan service to the max?
Like, isn't Makima like? Doesn't she protect everyone? Like, isn't she just like elite?
Makima does not qualify.
Yeah,
why not?
It's the same as Freeren. Like they protect everybody else. But Freeren's got to be able to fall in there, right? If you are a badass, you don't need to be protected. Konabe.
I'm not over here simping for her, but she's got a lot of simps, man.
Konabe could fall onto that list.
Okay, yeah, I can back that up.
Like she needs to be protected. You know?
Okay.
I don't know. Like I don't know. This is it's gonna be Anya again, and
Reptalia could be on the list.
I don't want it. Ooh, that's fair. I think
she could be on the list.
She was best supporting a couple years ago. From season 1.
I don't know how popping off season 3 is. I think it's doing well, but
it's gonna win best cinematography. They're like, this is new, best cinematography. It's probably so that Attack on Titan can win just another award. It's messed up, man. It's messed up, man.
It might be.
Best art direction. Attack on Titan gets another award for free.
Yay,
Mappa.
They just make up awards so they get it. Yeah, that's why they did best VA performance for all of them. That's all they did. Just Attack on Titan.
Yeah, it's just Attack on Titan for Spanish, Castilian, Italian, Arabic, German, everything. Portuguese, French, Japanese, English. GG's, everyone. It's getting swept. You know who I will say is my dark horse for must protect at all cost? Otama.
Oh, that's a good one.
Thank you. Or
okay, I like that. I like that one.
Or Momo.
Momo.
Yeah, Momo.
Who's Momo?
What? Momonosuke.
Momonosuke. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm like, wait, who's Momo?
That's who.
My
That's what
brain
Luffy,
did not
Luffy
compute
calls
for a second.
calls him Momo.
Yeah. My brain was turned off. I don't know what happened.
Or
I'm back.
or back. Yamato. You know, she needs to be
good.
protected at all costs.
Yamato. Yeah. I shouted that one out.
Yamato. I'm okay. I'm back. Sorry, I was distracted by the color purple again.
Oh, so did we miss anything big?
I don't think so. I think we actually covered about everything. We didn't do best comedy, but
there's a lot of those. Actually, that's not the greatest.
I think that best comedy this year is very much interpreted for opinion on that one. Yep. I think a lot of things, like we did romance, and like you and I watched a lot of rom-com, so we kind of covered it in that regard. I really want it to be Rent a Girlfriend. It was really comedic and really good. Outside of that, I don't know. I don't watch just straight comedy anime. I think I watch rom-com. But I hope Rent a Girlfriend gets some rewards, because I love Rent a Girlfriend. Please. Mizaharu-chan!
It's pretty good, but also not good.
Yeah, you know, I need to finish it, so I can't really wade too deep in on that, even though I love it more than you, which is awkward that you finished it and you ask me, I think, like literally every week, like, yo, bro, you get around to that yet? I'm like, I brushed my teeth today. Twice.
That'll work. That's basically the same thing.
Okay, good to know.
You didn't miss anything.
I think that's going to wrap us up here for episode 6, though. We're right about an hour, 20 minutes. We don't like to go past an hour and a half, so I think that puts us right where we want to be at. This was a great episode. Honey Bear, you got any final words? Anything you want to let the people know about? Anything you got for us, man? Pokemon creating genius.
Congratulations, to Black Clover on winning Best Film.
Heck yeah, dude. I can't wait to find out on January 17th. Actually, it won't be that. That's when the voting opens. It will be in February when we actually get to find out more about this.
Just forever.
Yeah, I think it's great that we did actually get in on it, though, and started talking about it. I really enjoy it. We'll probably be able to do oh, wow. Wait, no. It's not even February. It's March, bro.
Wait,
it's March 2nd.
Actually, I do have a shout. I don't know if people care or listen to this or watch this at all, but good on Mark Z for getting the commissioner role for the LCS.
Yeah, no, that is actually epic. That is epic.
Hype.
Yeah, you love to see it. You love to see some people that have been involved in the scene for a really long time, getting themselves to places that they belong. More importantly, though,
and has failed miserably and knows that, like, everyone knows he just loves the scene.
Absolutely. So no, I really hope to see the LCS take off and get bigger and better. TFT is in a great place. For everybody that knows, that's how Honey Bear and I met. We love TFT. I love TFT. Y'all should check it out if you haven't yet. You can download it on your phone and you can play it on your desktop. But without further ado, I'm Z-Boy Wonder. This is my boy Honey Bear, and we're going to be saying sayonara from this episode of Otaku Social Club.
Peace out, everybody.